So how does the Bible work? It's a bit of a weird question, but perhaps one way to think about it is to think of the engine of a car. There are like 30,000 pieces in the average car, and I don't know what they're all doing, but I do know that they are working together to transport me, to move me from A to B. In the same way, the Bible is made up of all these books, 66 books written by different authors over like 1,500 years, and I may not know everything about those books, but I do know what they are trying to do. They're working together not to transport me, that's what a car does, but they're working together to transform me. That's how the Bible works. That's what the Bible does. It's not given to merely inform us, but to transform us. And the Bible transforms us in two main ways. First, by giving us a true picture of God, and secondly, by telling us the true story of the world. Here's what I mean. The Bible shows us who God truly is. The Bible's primarily not about us, it's about God, and it reveals God's character to us, and that is so important because without the Bible, we'd be left to figure out by ourselves who this God is, and that can be a big problem. Because if we got the wrong image of God in our mind, it affects who we are. Human beings gravitate toward the image of God that we have in our minds. Our view of God affects how we live. So if we've got the wrong view, then we're going to be misshaped and deformed into something we were never meant to be. But the Bible saves us by giving us the true picture of God, and that true picture transforms us into something beautiful. But secondly, the Bible transforms us by telling us the true story of the world. Human beings are shaped by the stories we believe, and we all believe some story. A story about who we are, and where we came from, and what the meaning of life is. And again, if we live our stories according to the stories that culture tells us, we may not like the people we're becoming, because they're not life-giving stories. But the Bible tells us a different story, and it isn't just one story among many, it's the true story of the world that challenges and subverts all the other stories. And by immersing ourselves in this story, we find ourselves transformed by it. So how does the Bible work? What are all these pieces designed to do? Just like a car is designed to take you somewhere, the Bible's designed to make you someone. These books, these words, they aren't just there to inform us and make us look smart. They're there to transform us and make us look like Jesus. And how does it do it? By giving us the true picture of God and telling us the true story of the world. It's like Paul said, through the Word we are put together and shaped for the task God has given us. So let's not just be Bible-believing people, but Bible-living people. Because the Bible isn't just a system of belief, it's a way of transformation. That's how the Bible works.